We wish that we can get to a point where we can support our fellow law enforcement officers with ICE inside of our jurisdiction.
Mecklenburg County Sheriff Garry McFadden in North Carolina has long refused to turn over illegal immigrants in his jail to ICE, despite pressure from federal authorities. McFadden, a Democrat, says he would cooperate but fears lawsuits because ICE requests are not backed by a judge's order.
Simply just turning them over now without any judicial official oversight is a problem. If you haven't been keeping up with the news, there are two cases that's going on across America now that ICE apologized for deporting this person who is a legal citizen. And in Boston, a judge dismissed a case because of these cases. So this is why it's so important for us to be careful and follow the law.
He believes ICE is bypassing legal processes, which could expose him to legal trouble. McFadden, with 44 years in law enforcement, explains that ICE detainers' requests to hold someone beyond their release time are not signed by judges and create legal risks.
When a person has reached all the conditions of their release, I am ordered by a judge, in this case, a state judge, to release this person. And if you think about this, how this is very confusing, we take a federal detainer not signed by a judge, a federal administrative warrant not signed by a judge, and we take those two items and present them to a state magistrate judge to decide whether this person should be held 48 hours or not.
Local law requires him to follow judicial orders, not ICE requests, which are not vetted by courts. While Mecklenburg is not a sanctuary county, McFadden's stance effectively makes it one. Though North Carolina passed a law in 2023 making it easier for ICE to detain immigrants, McFadden still refuses without a signed criminal warrant.
The HB 10 only requires me to hold this person for an additional 48-hour if they were going to be released. And I think ICE well knows, to order to turn a person over to them, they're going to have to bring me an indictment, a federal warrant, and a writ.
The law requires a magistrate to approve a 48-hour hold, but ICE often fails to show up, leaving inmates released without federal action. McFadden stresses without a judge's order, releasing immigrants to ICE could disrupt criminal cases. ICE claims it can't get a criminal warrant unless someone is deported and would prefer to pick up individuals outside jail.